Hi students, it's internet. The world of internet is unbelievable. Internet is the vast network of computers which is made up of thousands of networks worldwide. Today internet has become the most common medium of connection for millions of users worldwide. What is the full form of internet? Interconnected network. All the networks are interconnected with internet. So let's see a bit of history of the internet. What is ARPANET? The internet was initially known as ARPANET. It was implemented by the Department of Defense in USA to share information on research between universities and military fields in USA. That's right. First, it was made for the military services and for them to share information and the researches which they gathered in the universities. Then afterwards, it was made available commercially to the people as internet. For common people, it was given commercially as internet. So that was a bit of history about internet. Who is governing the internet? No one owns the internet. There is no owner. But the following three groups help coordinate and guide the technical parts of the internet. They are Internet Activities Board, which is known as IAB, Internet Engineering Task Force, IETF, and Internet Research Task Force, IRTF. Voluntarily, these three parts help to coordinate, guide the technical parts of the internet. Let's see some uses of internet. What are we using internet for? Email, information, education and knowledge, services, work from home, buy yourself products, communities, online chat, downloading data, uploading data, and online backup. So we'll see about some details, each one of them. First, we will discuss about email. What is email? Electronic mail. The long version of email is electronic mail. It helps us or the users to exchange messages. And if you are using email, you need a mailbox address. Just like we are using the postal address, you need an email address to use email. Just example, abc@gmail.com. Now you have a Gmail address to use the Google Classroom. So the same way, you need the Gmail address or any email address to access the email. What are the advantages of using email? It's extremely fast when compared to traditional post. You know how long it will take to get a letter by post. But email you can send within seconds. And emails can be sent 24 hours a day and 365 days a year. Every day, every moment we can send an email. But the post is not like that. You cannot send any letter when it is closed. And emails can be sent and received from any computer anywhere in the world that has internet connection. If you have internet connection in your phone, even you can read your mails with your phone. So wherever there is internet connection, you can read your mails. and it's very cheap comparing to the postal service. And emails can be sent to one person or several people, which means the same mail you can send to any number of people around the world. But just calculate and see how much it will cost if you are going to post them letters. There are pros and cons in everything. So let's see about the disadvantages of using email. The recipient needs access to the internet to receive email. You should have internet. So if you don't have internet, you can't receive your mail. And viruses are easily spread via email attachments. Now they send virus with email, so we have to be careful. And personal information can be hacked, just like the credit card numbers or very personal information can be hacked. And no guarantee the mail will be read until user logs on and checks their email. Even though you send the mail, you do not know whether the other end, the person who receives the mail, will read it or not. And you will receive a lot of junk or spam emails from unknown people. If you open an email inbox and see just how many junk mail is there or how many mails are there from unknown people, unknown advertisements, and from unknown resources. So we get a lot of junk mail, spam emails, which we do not want. So let's see the other uses of internet. We use the internet for information, education, and knowledge. That's what you are doing now. You are watching this video because of the internet. And also you use your Google Classroom or WhatsApp, everything because of the internet. So internet gives huge amount of information and about every subject. Just have a Google search of any subject. You will get lots and lots of information about that subject. And lots of people around the world use internet for their studies and researches. Now there are online courses. And now even though you are at home because of the coronavirus, the epidemic situation, still you learn because of internet. So your studies are continuing because of the internet. So we use the internet for information, education, and to gain knowledge. And there are services provided by the internet. Many services are provided, such as online banking. So you don't need to go to the bank. You can do all the transactions online using your credit card, debit card, or even transferring money. And you can do the online reservations, even to watch the movie. You don't need to go to the counter and pay the money there. Before you go, you can reserve your seats. You can get the most comfortable seats that way. And you can do online shopping. You don't need to go and spend your time in the shops. You can select what you want by looking at the pictures, and you can pay via debit card or credit card, and you can get them at your doorstep. So online shopping is another service. And people these days, they do e-business with internet. E-business is any kind of business can be done with internet. So new products can be launched, campaigned, and advertised by anyone. So customers can buy and sell products through the internet. So this is known as e-business. So also e-business is a service provided by internet. And also we have some communities and online chats going on in internet. So the users can log on to certain websites and communicate with others. You know what they are: YouTube, Facebook, eChat, and Twitter. So you can actually share your information with your family members or friends, and at the same time you can get connected through eChat to a community where you want to study something. Let's say that you are a book lover, so there are chat rooms that talks about several books, so you can get into a chat room and you can online chat and get information about the subject that you want. So a chat room is a place on web where you can chat with multiple users at the same time. When you type and send the message, they will reply you back. So those are called chat rooms. So not only with your friends, not only with your family members, you can also have the social groups to discuss about any subject like pollution or even your maths problems. You can have your own chat group. And we use the internet for downloading data. What is download? Getting the data from the server to the user's computer is downloading. Now all the data is stored in a server. So when you want to get something, we call it downloading, and you can save it in your computer. What are the things you are going to download? Games, music, videos, movies, any file, any software you can download from internet. Uploading data. What is uploading? The opposite of downloading. When we send our data to the server, we call it uploading data. So user's computer, the data in user's computer, when we give it to the server or the common use, we call it uploading data. You can upload your photos, you can upload your files, you can upload your articles, and now you are uploading your answer scripts. So you do the uploading now. So that is called uploading data. And another service which is provided by the internet is online backup. Storage is not a problem anymore. You can store all your files online using online backup providers. So even in the Google Classroom, we save the data using Google Drive. So let's see what are the other things. There is Dropbox and there is a cloud storage. It's a huge storage which you can store. You don't need to store data in your computer or in your phone. So this is online storage. The storage is also online, so you can store any amount of data using your Google Drive or cloud storage or the Dropbox. And you can access these files from anywhere at any time in the world. You don't need to carry your laptop or you don't need to carry your phone everywhere you go. If you have saved your data into the Google Drive or the cloud or the Dropbox, you can access your data from anywhere in the world at any time. What is online? Are you online now? If not, you can't see this video. It is when you are connected to the internet, we call it online. If you are connected to the internet, you are online. What is offline? When you are not connected to the internet, you are offline. So you can check whether you are online or offline by looking at these icons. Now everything has good things and bad things. So let's discuss some of the disadvantages of the internet, because every day you are using the internet these days. So please do consider these points when you use the internet. There can be violent images and videos in your when you are using the internet. So the pictures and the videos which are not appropriate to see, so please omit them. Do not go to those sites. And also it can be an addiction and a time waster. Once you sit to play a game, you should know when to leave that. If not, you will be addicted to that game and you are wasting your good time with the games. So limit your time when playing games. Don't get addicted to anything. And never being able to disconnect from work. Now the people who are working online, they cannot get disconnected to do other work. So it's a huge problem. Now if you go to the office, you work there 8 hours and come back home and relax. But with the internet, and if you are working online, you are always connected. You can't get off from that. And there can be crimes happening because of internet. Identity theft, we cannot find whether the person is true or not. Hacking, viruses, lot of internet viruses are there, and some people are cheating on internet, especially when we buy the things. So we have to be careful when using the internet. And also it affects focus and the patience. Now if you go to YouTube and watch this video, sometimes you may see another video, so you are eagerly waiting to watch next and again next, and this will never end sometimes. So that's why we have to should have self-control, and we should not let the internet take our focus and take our patience. We should watch only what is necessary. And there can be depression, loneliness, and social isolation. Sometimes people do not talk to each other because of internet. They are so addicted. They always look at the phone and they always look at the computer. They don't have time to talk to each other. So these are the problems we get with internet. And sometimes people may buy the things that you don't need. When you look at the picture, you are so tempted to buy it. So people may buy things which they don't need, and they will be sitting for hours and hours, and they will have health issues. So these are the disadvantages of the internet. So hope you gathered some information about internet, and have a nice day. God bless you.